Most people lose power in conversations without realizing it, not because they said something wrong, but because they said too much. What if the secret to influence, respect, and control in conversations is actually speaking less? This is Law 4. Always say less than necessary. This law comes from the book The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. At first, this rule sounds simple, but in reality, it's one of the most powerful communication strategies you can learn. Because the more you talk, the more chances you give people to see your weaknesses, your emotions, and even your plans.
But when you speak less, something interesting happens. People start paying more attention to you. Your words carry more weight, and suddenly, a single sentence from you can have more impact than someone else's 10-minute speech. Silence creates mystery. Mystery creates authority. When someone talks constantly, people quickly understand them. They see their personality, their habits, their insecurities. And once people fully understand you, they can predict you. But when you speak less, people can't easily figure you out, and that uncertainty creates power. Throughout history, many powerful figures understood this principle.
One famous example is King Louis XIV of France. During meetings in his royal court, he often spoke very little. Instead of revealing his thoughts immediately, he observed everyone around him. Because he rarely spoke, every word he said became extremely important. People listened carefully. His silence created tension and curiosity, which gave him psychological control over the room. You can see the same pattern in modern business meetings. Experienced leaders don't rush to speak first. They listen. They observe the discussion. They let others reveal their ideas, their concerns, and sometimes even their mistakes. Then, when the leader finally speaks, their words carry authority. In social situations, the same rule applies. Think about group conversations. There's always someone who talks constantly, explaining every detail, sharing every opinion. Eventually, people stop paying attention, but the quiet person who listens carefully and then speaks one thoughtful sentence often captures everyone's attention.
Every word you speak gives others information about you, your priorities, your emotions, your strategies. When you speak less, you protect that information, and protecting information gives you an advantage. So how can you apply this law in real life? First, pause before speaking. Instead of responding immediately in conversations, take a moment to think. A short pause makes your response sound more thoughtful and confident. Second, avoid over-explaining. Many people weaken their position by explaining themselves too much. Simple, clear statements are often stronger than long explanations. Third, listen more than you speak. When you listen carefully, people reveal their opinions, concerns, and intentions. This information can be extremely valuable. Fourth, use fewer words with greater impact. Practice expressing your ideas clearly and directly instead of using unnecessary words. And fifth, let silence work for you. In conversations and negotiations, silence often encourages the other person to keep talking. The more they talk, the more you learn. However, this law should not be used blindly. Speaking too little can sometimes create misunderstandings. In leadership, communication is important. If you never share your ideas or give clear direction, people may see you as distant or uninterested. The key is balance. Law 4 doesn't mean you should never speak. It means you should speak strategically. Choose your words carefully. Speak when your words add value, and avoid filling every silence with unnecessary conversation. The real power of this law is control. Control over your words, control over your information, and control over how people perceive you.
In a world where everyone is constantly talking, the person who knows when to stay silent stands out. That is the power of Law 4. If you found this video valuable, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with your friends. And let me know in the comments, do you think speaking less actually makes someone more powerful in conversations?